Right to be Read podcast, episode number 123, Find the Right Mindset.
You are listening to the Right to be Read podcast, and this is your host, Ani Alexander.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Right to be Read podcast, which inspires and encourages writers. It's me, Ani Alexander, and today we will have yet another short solo piece. Since the topic has been coming up often these days, in this episode I decided to talk about the emotional aspects of being a writer. The thing is, many talk about how to write a book, how to self-publish it, and how to do book marketing. But very few actually talk about how to get emotionally prepared to become a writer. And I'm talking about the right mindset here. There are many emotional barriers that newbie writers have in the very beginning, and unless they overcome those, they will not get to the stage of writing a book, let alone publishing and marketing it. So, as I already mentioned in one of the previous episodes, there is a really sad statistics that says that 81% of people say they want to write a book, and only 1% do. I strongly believe that although the 80% come up with logical and objective excuses for not writing their books, in reality, the reasons for not writing are mindset related. And when people say that they don't have time to write or they can't write well, the real reason is much, much deeper. I think many of us used different credible excuses, but in the reality, we did not write the book because we were afraid and we were not ready. To be honest, I think all those who have not written a book yet think they are not ready. And I think absolutely all writers go through the same emotional journey in the very beginning. So believe me, even the most well-known authors have been in your shoes before. So we all think that our writing is not good enough. We are not yet ready to open up and share our writings, and we are afraid of being judged. And that's normal. All published writers have been there. I even think that even after reaching success, even after getting acknowledgement and status, many writers still think that their writing is not good enough. And there are many different emotional barriers that stand between the newbie writer and his dream of seeing his name on a book cover. On the other hand, the sad fact is that the only way to find readers is overcoming those barriers and actually publishing. Writers' doubts are what we all experience and need to overcome to become authors. And sometimes those doubts are so strong that overcoming them alone is very hard. Sometimes you do need support and encouragement. So last week, I decided to address that issue and created something that will help you out in case you are one of those writers who is just starting and needs encouragement and support and help. So what I did was I created a guide called Find the Right Mindset and Get Published. The 5 steps to build your writing confidence. I wrote that guide to help you get over the mental blocks to publishing your first book. I tried to explain there how to become a writer and what it takes to become a writer so you know in advance and get prepared. You will also find out the step most writers never take, although it is often the easiest one. And you'll also learn what to do with your first draft. And I truly hope that this guide will help you with the emotional aspects I mentioned in this episode. So if you'd like to get my guide and build your writing confidence, I'm giving it out for free at www.anialexander.com/mindset. Ani spelled A-N-I. I will truly appreciate if you could share the link with everyone who you think will need it and help us change the statistics and have more than 1% of people writing their books. So go to www.anialexander.com/mindset and get your guide now. Meanwhile, let's write and create amazing pieces that others will enjoy reading. So have a great week, and I'll meet you in the next episode.